Okay, so the first one I made, I took the 1-inch pole, put it in the can, and put Quikrete in there, let it stand for about 10 minutes, and then it's firm enough that you can leave it. So you put a level on the side of it to make sure the pole is level. But then I thought how nice it would be to be able to just carry the cans and put them face up in the car and lay the poles on the side. So I got a 1/2-inch PVC pipe. Now I've stuck it in the Quikrete. I'm going to take my 1-inch pole, of course it'll be spray painted brown, and I can set that down on top just like that. Plus it makes my tree a little bit taller, which is what I needed in the first place. So I think I can cut that down even a little bit more, and that way I can pick the cans up and I can set them face down in the van or however I'm going to transport them, and then I can just carry the poles individually, you know, like this, laying in the car, and then just put it together. See if it'll fit. Put it together just like that once I get to the event, which in this case is my daughter's wedding. Okay, here I'm going to demonstrate how I am making these balloon trees for my daughter's wedding. I've got I think this is a 1-gallon vegetable can that I had the cafeteria at the school save for me. I've got a stirring stick. This is a 1/2-inch PVC pipe, and it comes in a 10-foot length. I've cut it to 20 inches because I needed 12 of these, and so I'm cutting them 20 inches and putting them in the pot, and then I'll show you how I'm going to set the 1-inch PVC pipe on top of that, and that's what I'm going to build my balloon tree on. I'm just showing you how I'm setting this in Quikrete right now. Here's my bag of Quikrete. So I've got one stick. I've got 2 cups that are about the same, that are the same size. So you're going to take 5 parts Quikrete to 1 part water. So I'm going to pour in 1 whole cup of Quikrete. Then I'm going to pour in about 1/5 of this water and stir so I can keep my Quikrete moist until I get all my dimensions. And I'll get another cup. Oh, this stuff is powdery. Pour that in. Another 1/5 of the water. I'm going to stir. This is number 3. About 3 full cups. 1/5 of the water. Stir. Make sure I break up all that dry mixture and make sure it's wet. It's got gravel in it, so I want to stir it up really well. This is number 4. Getting to the bottom of my bag here. Can't quite get my cup full. It's number 4. A little bit more water. It's nice and moist. Break up all those little pieces of gravel and dry Quikrete. Okay, and this is cup number 5. Pour that in. Last bit of water. That'll make a 5-to-1 ratio of Quikrete to water. Get that nice and stirred up. Now this is supposed to set within 10 to 20 minutes, so I'm going to get it stirred up really well before I set my pole in it. Then I want to make sure that my pole is drying in a level position. Okay, so here I have 3 poles that I've already set, and like I said, after about 5 minutes they start to set up, but they're still movable. So you want to take your level, put it up against there, and make sure that that bubble is right in the middle, because if it's not level, you're still able to maneuver it a little bit from one side to the other. After about 10 minutes, it's probably not going to be as easy to adjust. See, I could just push it over that way just a little bit. Make sure it's right in the middle. And that's the way you're going to set your poles. Okay, so for your balloon trees, once you get the poles, here's what my solution is to getting the cloud to staying on the pole. Decided to cut little slits right here in the top. And if you'll, while you're cutting, if you'll kind of move your saw back and forth a little bit, it makes it a little bit wider, because your goal for your balloon tree, you're going to stick your balloon cloud on the top here, but there's a problem with it sliding down the pole. So, if you've got that slit, then what you're going to do is make 2 balloon clusters of 4 balloons, and then you've got 2 on the end. Well, the 2 on the end you're going to tie together with this elastic, so that you pull it and it'll stay tight. So that elastic's going to be right in between your cloud, and then you can hopefully pop it on there, and that will keep your balloon cloud stuck on the top of your tree instead of sliding down.
Action!
Okay, now this is the way you're going to, you can show them that balloon tree right there. This is the way you're going to make your cloud to be the top of your balloon tree. You're going to blow up 2 balloons and tie them together. So let me show you, demonstrate really how you need to do that first. You have 1 balloon blown up. You've got your little guide. This is to let you know to keep them the same size. So once you've got 1 blown up, you want to tie the 2 together. So tie these 2 together. So you're going to make pairs, not like fruit pairs, but just pairs of balloons. You get this pair and you're going to twist them together. Okay, so you're going to make a group of 4. Now I've got my group of 4. Then I'm going to take another group of 4. Twist them together. I'll lay them on top of each other. Kind of like this. So they fit in there. And then I'm going to take 2 separate balloons. Let's see, we're going to make this one more of a, we'll use a red and a brown. A red and a brown. Okay, now when you tie this one, I'm going to tie this elastic in there with it. So I've got my piece of elastic. I make my knot. That's not going to be long enough piece of elastic. This is just black elastic. I'm going to tie it into the knot so I don't have to tie it around the knot later. Okay. So this is going to go on the end. I'm going to bring it across. I'm going to stick it right here and bring it through here. Okay, so it's forming that end. Then I'm going to tie another balloon to this end, and now this elastic is holding my cloud together. So let me cut this where I can tie it. With another single balloon. I'll use this brown one right here that my friend so
You got the tablecloth now.
thoughtfully put in there. Okay, I'm going to tie this one to this knot here. I need to make sure that's tight. So really what I need to do is blow up another balloon first. Okay, I've got that going. I think I'll use a brown. Because I want to tie this elastic in with my balloon. Thinking here, I'm going to tie this knot with the elastic in it. This is the difficult part. Okay. once you get that done, then the elastic is holding your cloud together. So that is the reason I cut the slits in the PVC pipe, because you take this piece of elastic and slide it down in that slit, and it keeps your cloud from falling down your tree. And that's the way you're going to make a balloon tree.